You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the video.
One more time.
You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the
One
video.
more time.
You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the
One
video.
more time.
You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the
One-
video. You are watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the video.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones that today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back home. There's a time that I remember, since I did not know the pain. When I believed in forever, everything would stay the same. Now my hope you like December. Will somebody say your name? Cause I can't reach out to call you. I know I'll be one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. Everything gon' be alright. Only the best to say. Hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Here's to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones that today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories. Back is a gun, back is a gun, back is a gun. Memories bring back, memories bring back. Back is a gun, back is a gun, back is a gun. Memories bring back, memories bring back. Back is a gun, back is a gun, back is a gun. Memories bring back, memories bring back. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so low. And I felt all the hatred just to go for a start. And my heart feel like an ember, and it's not enough to die. I carry these torches for you, but you know I'll never try. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. Everything gon' be alright, only the best will say. Hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones that today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back, memories bring back.
Well, guess who's here? You made it, did ya?
I made it. Yeah, I had to call the company.
Oh,
Always something.
You made it with 2 seconds to spare.
All right.
Hard to beat
Hey,
that.
everybody.
Hello, Mary.
Hello,
Let's
Father
see.
Fish,
I want to get this over there.
and
Why
all
did
of our
that,
friends.
why did that start again?
There's Nala.
It started. I
Hey,
know
Nala.
Nala's here. I played Nala's invitation about 15 times.
I love
It
it.
just kept it just kept repeating itself.
Oh, that was all right. We love it.
I know. Let's see.
And
Why
there's
can't I do what I'm trying to do? I'm befuddled now.
yeah,
I gotta
that's how I felt.
right.
I
I
was
get that
already
way.
backstage and it went no connection. And I'm like, are you serious? It's like I've got a little curse on me or something.
Oh well.
Oh,
I'm gonna do this. I'm getting there.
it's on me or something. There we go. There's
All right,
Jimmy
getting
P.
close.
and
Jimmy P was climbing all over you. Said you were a troublemaker.
Yeah. I love Jimmy P. Hey, you
I
make me
know
make
you.
trouble. And you made it to 12,000?
I did. Finally.
That is awesome.
We're getting there. EJ's
Dawn.
here.
Hey, EJ.
Says Sophia Carney is here.
Hi,
Hello,
Sophia.
Sophia. We're going to turn Sophia blue and give her a wrench.
Yes.
People. 3G.
Hey, Greg.
Jimmy P.
Jimmy P.
Fish and Shrimp by Rich.
Hey, Fish and Shrimp by
Nala. Hey, Nala. I'm gonna be. Guess what?
What?
Next week. When we're
You gonna be there?
when we're back here next Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in Maryland.
Oh, yes. Because you're
Next
moving on
Sunday.
the 19th. Next Sunday.
Well, I'm leaving town on the 18th. Sunday's the 20th, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I totally lost track. Now, is it now? Today's the 12th, so Sunday will be the 19th. 15th.
Hey, Brian.
So I don't know. I guess.
Barely.
Yeah,
Fishy
Sunday will be
Biz
the 19th.
applauded.
I'll be there.
Fishy Biz better be turned blue. What's cracking?
Fishy Biz.
Yes.
Fishy Biz is not blue.
I know.
How'd that happen?
And John S. Blog. I've
Fishy
missed
Biz,
everybody.
I know. Fishy Biz, are you signed up on Father Fish's channel? Because if you're not, you'll lose it.
The Biz will represent.
Right?
ABC.
Probably
Oh, no, I
just a
forgot to-
North conspiracy figure.
I
Yeah,
forgot to
not
oil
much
this
great.
chair. I've got a
Say
squeaky
what?
chair like you had.
Oh,
Got to
yeah,
be
you do.
still.
So I made squeak. Mine got taken apart. It doesn't squeak near as bad.
It looks so
Creek.
funny with
Peplin
Brian!
Creek is here. Hello, Peplin. Hey, Brian. Verily is here. Made
Hey, girl.
Snello today. And my
Yo, I
Pleco
love
took it. Pleco took it in its cave. Fishy Biz. Who else is here?
Oh, that sounds good, EJ. She said setting up a planted tank and cooking a steak dinner probably don't mix. Oh, yes, they do. Definitely. And when you get the tank done, you sit down with your steak and you eat it and you look at it.
While you're watching the tank, that's right.
Right.
And you don't give any to the fish. None.
Right.
Not a bit of it. Not a lick of it.
Oh, man. I was just sitting here looking. Look, Father Fish's aquariums are not behind him. But, so
I
when you
know.
get to Maryland, what's the plan? Do you have a room?
Well, I'm bringing the 30 long, the 4-foot, 20-year-old tank. I'm bringing that with me. It has substrate in it. It has water in it. It has fish and plants in it. They've been sitting outside for 4 days. They're happy as a lark, happy as a fish. I'm going to get it up and put water in it right away. So there will be that. Every other tank is going to be set up brand new. We're going to start all over again with the exception of that one tank.
That's
So
one of the
it'll be-
beautiful things about these tanks. Like my rack is out of whack up here. It's like leaning, and the camper's not leveled up yet. But what was really nice was just being able to drain the tanks, leave the plants, the deep substrate, and just bringing water with me and setting it back up. So that was really
Yeah.
cool about the deep substrated tanks.
Yeah, and it's good to go.
They're heavy though.
They're a little heavy. Kevin Rosenberg. Hey, Kevin, good to see you.
And Bunny Viper.
Bunny Viper's here. Hey, Bunny, nice to see you. All these
Did we
dear
miss
people.
anybody? Got
Well,
Brian,
Thursday,
AC, barely.
Thursday, I will be up with the Venice Aquarium Society. It'll be my last meeting with the club as president. I sent out newsletter today of the club announcement of the meeting, and it has a lot of pictures in it. A lot of pictures. I found some pictures from our very first club meeting in 2014, August of 2014. It was 8 years ago. You can find the link to that email on my community page at my YouTube channel.
Let's see if I can get to it. And hello, Ian. And who else did I just see? John Larson. Oh,
Minnie Pearl. Who are you talking about, EJ? Minnie Pearl.
You talking about me? Who remembers Minnie Pearl? Because that's some good classic stuff there.
Oh, shit. It's EJ cooking a steak. Oh, my.
Oh, yes.
Right.
She said she was worried about the bacteria, but
Verily got a new mystery. Oh, the mystery sales thing is Minnie Pearl. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. That's like my mystery
that.
sale, Betty White. That's her name.
Fishy Biz, Kenny, send me your information again for the mail out Meech.
Oh man.
EJ.
Boy, I got some nice plants from Father Fish the other day. Talk about jungle val. Oh my gosh, that val is humongous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes,
that's
it's like
not
this
jungle val. That's
what
not
is
what
that?
it is. That's Sagittarius.
Really?
Yep.
You want me to show it to them? It's pretty neat. Hold on.
It is. That's a fabulous plant. EJ's thinking about bacterial issues. Not while you're cooking steak, I hope. All right, I lost track of this. Thinking about bacteria issues. While cooking steak, I guess. What is she doing? What are you doing?
Look how big it is.
Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, it's gigantic.
It is 5 foot long.
Yeah.
That's one. I had some that were 5 feet long.
Look at the root.
That may be, yeah, it's great. Nice plant, super plant.
Yeah, it is. And it's tough. Like it's, a heavy duty plant.
Yeah, it really is.
Really neat.
It's sturdier than an Amazon sword.
Yeah.
It's a very thick, heavy, dense plant. So you need to get them growing because I don't have any left. I had a friend, Tim, who I don't know if I ever had him on the live stream. He had a fish shop many years ago. He maintained ponds outdoors that were shallow ponds, and he grew that plant in them. And he would bring 2 buckets of those plants in to the shop once a month, 2 big buckets full of them. And we'd sell them $5 a piece. Yeah. And they were just amazing. Amazing plants.
That's what I think I'm going to do. Where I'm living right now, there's a humongous, it's like the size of a little kid pool, but it's a big cattle trough, and it's sitting outside the fence. So I've already started putting plants in it to get them growing.
Well, put one of those in it because it'll grow rapidly, and you'll have
oh my gosh.
You'll have lots of them. It's a very hard plant to find. Nobody
Really?
sells it. Yeah, nobody sells
Oh,
it.
wow.
It's too big.
Right.
Um,
Oh, it's big,
but
guys. I
but
mean,
they're
it's huge.
really, if you've got dirt in that pond outdoors, stick it in there.
It'll,
By the end of the summer, you'll have 100 of them,
that's really cool.
and I'll
And
get
I
some
think,
back from you.
and then I've got my friend that has the, what was it? It's the Bowflex tank, but it's like what was it? A 65, 75 gallon Bowflex, a Bowfront. I'll get it
Okay,
out in a
right.
minute. But it's real deep, so I'm gonna take some over there and grow it in hers.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
Verily says the mystery snails are they getting snacksy? The love is in the air.
Snexy, snexy is it?
Snacksy snails.
Snails get snexy.
Oh, ABC, he said it's like a Sagittarius. It's really big. Boy, ABC Biotope, that would be some good stuff to put in his big
Oh, yeah,
tank.
yeah,
Oh, that'd be cool.
yeah. Get it going. That'd be wonderful. 'Cause
All right.
nobody's growing it now. You can't get it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get it going, guys.
You having a corner on it. Perfect.
Hey, Kevin. I'm so glad to see you guys. I feel like I kind of fell off of YouTube for the past month, but it was just, and hopefully Father Fish, you watch how strong he is. He's going to move, and I bet you he won't miss a lick. But I moved, and I got like anxiety and got a little depressed and got overwhelmed. Just couldn't.
Oh, I'm just trying not to deal with all the
Right.
emotion and the
Exactly.
thoughts.
Just turn them off.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. What are these? I got these strange glasses. That's the Facebook special. They're
The
actually
Facebook
pretty
special.
good. Yeah, the one that lets you read. They're
Oh, yeah.
fancy reading
bifocal.
glasses. Yeah, they're pretty good actually.
I got me a new pair, and I'm not used to wearing glasses because when I first started on YouTube, I didn't have to wear them. But over the past year, I've got some of those too. I love them.
I'll tell you what, they're the stupidest thing I ever bought.
Yeah, he didn't like them. I bought a pair, and he was like, "Nope, I don't like these. I like
They're
the other one."
stupid. You can use them with whatever you're looking at if it's a quarter-inch away from the lens. Any further away and you can't see it. Stupid.
Yeah.
It's not even a good microscope lens.
Wait a minute. Mine aren't like that. I take that back. Mine have a clip-on clip in the middle of it, like a little shield, and you change.
yeah.
It didn't have this. Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I
not
got
too bad.
These are from Facebook, and they were cheap, so I bought them. And they're
Right.
stupid, like
These are
most
from the
everything
dollar
else.
store.
Straight stupid.
Straight
I have
stupid.
a really nice lens, but I lost it. And you
Right,
can't buy them anymore. They're not available. They don't make them anymore.
Oh
They make
no!
some stupid little thing that has replaceable lenses, which is
Yeah.
absolutely worthless.
That's what mine is. It's got like a little lens this big, and you snap it on, and it folds down
totally
in front
dumb.
of you.
Right.
I did it when we had to do that surgery on that bed of mine back in the
right.
day.
All right.
Oh, Bunny's doing tissue cultures.
Yes, she got some pogus. She is. That's
Oh, nice.
Pogostem and Helperi. Nice.
Yes.
Who else is here?
Yes.
Atkins.
Ian.
What is EJ?
Oh, there's
Lovely
the Scoutscaper. Hey, Dubes. There's Dubes. I haven't seen him in forever.
Oh, Samuel Schultz, wishing you a good transition. Looking forward to setting up a 55-gallon at the same time you set up your new tanks. Fabulous. We'll do it together, Samuel. That'll be terrific.
Oh, that sounds great.
That'll be terrific.
So let's see. You've got all your aquarium. What did you do with all your stuff you had in storage? Are you taking it with you, or did you have a liquidation sale?
I threw away half of it. Just took it to the dump. Oh
Wow.
I got a picture. I got a video I have to show you. This is the coolest thing in the world. Wait till you see this. It'll blow your mind. How can I do it? I know how to do it. I get rid of everything. That's how I do it. Here we go.
Barely says Father Fish has got the Holy Spirit handling his stress. You got that right.
That's what I did to all my storage. There it is, right there, coming off the truck. That's
Oh my
it.
goodness.
Here it goes.
Oh,
That was a $500 calculator. Look at it. Look at
wow.
it. God.
I'm glad you filmed that.
Is that dramatic? Is that dramatic or what?
That's pretty dramatic. You surprised me with that one. I never expected that. That was good. That was so funny. It's not funny, but it is funny.
That's my new meme.
Ooh, Bunny. Bunny got her some of the long fin peppercorns. Yes, the Egbert and Sheldon siblings. Oh, they're so beautiful. Keep it simple, Verily said. It don't get any more simple than that. Let's see, Mary, have you ever kept ADFs? Okay, help me here. What are ADFs? I'm gonna feel dumb. African dwarf frogs? No.
There you go. That'd be a good guess. That'd be a very good guess.
Yeah. If that's what it is, I have, but I've not had the best luck with them. I know Father Fish has had them. Problem solved right there. You said it, Jimmy. That's like not even messing around. Just take care of business. Just get it out there. Did Frank help you?
Frank has been helping me. I've had all kind of
good.
people helping me. We're having a transition party on Wednesday. We're moving everything to the carport, and then Friday, early in the morning, we load up the storage unit, come over here, load up what's on the carport, hook up the van, and tow it up to Sarasota to have the transmission, the shaft disconnected, and then we are blasting out due north for the next 24 hours. It's going to be 24 hours of driving.
Oh my gosh. I know when we moved from Virginia to Kentucky, it took us like 3 days because our U-Haul broke down. I didn't think we were ever going to get here.
Well, I'm
Kevin
hoping
said,
that doesn't happen.
No. Kevin said dirt it and cap with sand. Talking about the landfill.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's really
perfect,
cool.
Perfect.
I'm telling you. In Virginia, they had a place called Mount Trashmore, and I know Colin Barsby, he's talked about environmental things where they take, landfills and turn them back into parks and different things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had one named Mount Trashmore there in Virginia that was really pretty. They put in ponds and streams, and it was beautiful. I can't wait to see the new Father Fish tanks, too. I'm excited about it. So, as far as your fish, what do you have? Are you taking with you, or did you get rid of all the fish?
I got rid of almost everything. There are a few just little oddball, tiny fish in that tank. Some natives, I don't know what all. Not very much, maybe 20 little tiny fish in it. What I'm really looking forward to doing initially is getting out and finding out what's available native-wise.
Yeah.
Because I need to do that anyway to see if there's anything I can that I can get out to people. So I'll be setting up native tanks. And then there are so many shops within an hour's drive. There's major shops. I just heard of one in Dover, Delaware, that's a half an hour away from me.
Oh,
to try
okay.
and do a cichlid shop. So that should be interesting.
So you're going to try to take some of your natives from what you've collected in Florida, like the Florida
No,
flag.
I have just one or two. Frank is going to be shipping things up to me, so I'm hoping we'll be able to continue to do the pygmy sunfish.
Sunfish, yeah.
Because that's a real popular little animal. I also will be able to do the pupfish. That's common up there, so I'll be able to catch that up in Maryland. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be fun.
I will have a lot of tubs set up.
Right.
I have about 20 tubs. Let's see if I got one. I don't have one here. I'm gonna have about 20 tubs that I'm putting all my junk in. So I'm gonna have lots of tubs when I get up there. Once they get emptied, they go out and get water and substrate in them.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Like I said, I've got these cow troughs out here, and I think about you and talking about the wine set method and all that. It started with the dirt and the manure and everything getting into the cattle troughs. But then Father Fish took it a step farther and said, "Cap, that stuff was sand," and it's just magic. So I'm looking forward to using that one for a pond, and I'm gonna put that big sage in it. I can't believe that's sage. I thought it was a big bough.
Yeah, it's a nice plant. I guess I'm going to continue to do Friday night. In fact, I will be doing live stream on the road.
Right,
next Friday in the truck. EJ's going to be driving back from picking up her son, so we both might be remote on Friday night. We'll see how that goes.
Uh-oh, I got echo. Y'all hear that?
EJ says if I don't, she'll be by herself. That'll be cool. Oh, listen, Mary, I need your email so I can set you up to be able to use StreamYard.
Okay.
I can put admins on. I've got you. I will have you, EJ, and the fellow who's going to be running our fish club, Paul. Some of you may know him. It's Paul. What is his last name? I can't think. Where's my phone? Paul. He's from New Jersey. Was active in the fish club up there. Paul Sherman. Paul Sherman, who's known to all the people in Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, all around there. A lot of clubs around there. A lot of really very sophisticated fish keepers. Anyway, Paul is now down here, and he's going to be moving in, taking over the streaming for the club meetings. So we will continue to be able to stream the club meetings, and he's pretty good about being able to box things out. So hopefully they'll be able to also continue letting people bid online and get fish shipped on. We'll see how that works out.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
The club has a new president. Pardon?
Do I have an echo?
No.
Okay.
I don't get one.
Okay.
The club has a new president, Joe Rollo. Joe's been active in California. It heads up a group of stores, fish stores here, pet shops. A lot of experience in clubs, a real leader, sweet man, gentle, loving, firm, strong. Going to be a great leader for the club. Excited about that as well. You can read all about those guys in this month's newsletter, Venice Club newsletter. I can post the link for that, I think. It's
all right, because that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's available on the who's it was on the thing. You know the thing. Right. It's available. It's available right here. There it is.
Okay, Malachi.
There's the link.
Okay,
Right,
wait a
it's
minute.
on
Wait a
the
minute.
chat. Yeah. That's
I'm
it.
going to back out for a minute because I've got an echo and they can hear it too.
I can't hear it.
You
What do you
can't.
have
Y'all
turned on?
can hear it. Y'all can hear it.
No, do you have YouTube turned on? The volume?
Everything's turned off. Turned off.
I have no echo. I am not getting an echo.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy says I am, and Whip's World and Grant, Garden Beater. So let me try backing out for a minute and I'll come back in.
You know what? It's about a split second echo. I don't think she can do anything about it. It's a quarter of a second echo. I did hear it. Is that what you guys are hearing? You got great ears. Where'd she go now? Is she back? She's back.
How about now?
Right.
I think
Yeah,
I'm good.
I think it was like a quarter of a second echo.
Okay.
Not enough. I didn't even notice it until they mentioned it, but I think that's what they were hearing. I don't know.
Someday when I grow up, I'm going to be able to live stream too when I become a big girl.
Yeah. Well,
There's Bell
sooner
111.
than later. Sooner than later,
Right.
you're getting a utility to get. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me do this right now while I
Ooh.
am thinking about it. Let me see
I want an
what I can
eggplant
do.
and Parmesan cauliflower crust. That sounds good.
I know she's been talking about that. She's making me crazy.
I know it's.
This girl makes me crazy. She really does. I love her to pieces. Okay, here we go. Give me your email, Mary.
Okay, I'll send it to you. I'll send it in in a messenger. If I can get to it.
You know, way by sending you email. Just say it so I can type in it.
Oh, okay. Well, there. Blonde moment. Mary Flynn. All little letters. Mary Flynn.
Spelled YNNN.
Yes. 1125.
0025 1125.
Let's see. 1125 at Google or at what you call it? Google.net. Gmail.
Gmail. Is it Gmail? Gmail.
Yes, it's Gmail.
.com.
Mary Flynn 1125 at gmail.com.
If I managed to type it. Mary Flynn 1125 at gmail.com. Okay. I'm sending you an invitation.
Okay.
You will get it as an email at that address. And all you have to do is reply, and you will be on the list. As an administrator, that means that you can use the StreamYard.
Okay.
And when you're able, you get to share the cost of it, which is cheap. But not until you're able.
Right.
All right. Where am I now? La!
Let's see where my
This has
code
been
just
crazy. So somewhere particular, you're finding recipes. EJ, oh well.
I'm ready for a pizza party.
Eggplant and Parmesan cauliflower crust.
That sounds so good. So good.
Apparently, she's able to order pizza there in her fancy city with cauliflower crust. Because she was eating one the other day.
Yeah, we don't have luxuries like that here in Kentucky.
Yeah,
we don't have any.
It's carb-free pizza. Whoever dreamed.
Oh man, that's perfect. And I was doing good. Alan Tooth and I was doing like keto diet where we were cutting out all the carbohydrates. And since I moved, I've been cheating a little bit, and I feel terrible because I've been eating bread again. Gosh, I love bread so much. Arby's roast beef sandwiches with Swiss cheese on it are my downfall. It's my favorite.
You know what's mine? a stupid McDonald's biscuit with salsa,
Oh,
bacon, cheese, but it's got to be a salt biscuit.
yes.
Can't eat those crunchy biscuits.
Right. Or my other favorite that's been my lifelong favorite is Hardee's. I don't know if they still sell them or not, but they had the steak biscuit. And if it had a soft
Oh,
biscuit on it, oh my gosh, that's just too. Oh, I got to stop
too
thinking about
much,
it.
too much, really. What are we doing here?
We don't know. We're just doing
Whips World.
whips.
Hey, Whips.
Oh, she said she made it. She can buy the cauliflower crust pre-made at the
Oh,
grocery
did
store.
she? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, whips. Oh, yes, a Chicago pan-style pizza. Hey, Libertyville. I know, I can't stand it when we do this. We get started talking about food.
I know.
Let's talk about fish food. Maybe that'll get it.
Right.
Now, EJ Behringer, our friend that has a channel here, he lives here in Kentucky, and he's going to get me set up with some cultures for
Ooh,
different live
really?
food.
Oh, that's
So,
fabulous.
yes. So we're trying to just get settled in, and he's going to, I think he has black worms.
It's got a bunch
What
of
else?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
got all kinds of stuff.
feature Brenninger on our Discord. We've
Yes.
got, some of his stuff on Discord.
He is
Just
amazing.
Genius, brilliant.
Yes,
man.
he is. Y'all make sure you check him out. Let me put his link in there because he is,
You
man,
bet.
he is, and he'll sit there and like he's very good about just sharing his experience with things and telling you. He doesn't mean it like he's trying to tell anybody what to do. He just shares what he does. And the thing is, he's very well researched. He always does does it right.
You bet.
If I can spell his name right. Brenninger.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll find it here.
B-R-A-N-I-N-G-E-R, I think.
Yes. Did you find it?
No, I'm not looking.
Oh, okay. I'll find it here in a second.
Talented. The family friend has a Domino's pizza, no cheese or sauce. It's a sad-looking mess. Fanatical. Fanatical. No cheese or sauce. Jeez. Why bother? Ooh,
Oh my gosh. I want pizza so bad now I can't stand it.
I had some. I thought I have some. I don't remember. Oh, I had a bunch of guys here last week and ordered a pizza for them.
We've got a place now. When I grew up in South Carolina, we had a true Greek restaurant called Zorba's that made it all homemade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know.
I've got to echo again. What in the
Greek.
world?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It just adds a quality timbre to your voice. It's
Yeah.
delightful. Makes you sound mature and sophisticated.
If you say so.
I do indeed.
I love it.
And I'll say it again if need be.
Oh my goodness.
How do
I
you
was
keep
trying to think.
extra blackworms alive?
Yeah.
Here we go. In their own tank substrate food, what kind of worms can I keep that won't smell much? Thanks for your help. AJ's all over that. Just put a few in each tank. I'll tell you, here's the deal. You need to follow that last video that EJ and I did, because what she demonstrates is that a significant portion of fish keeping is maintaining food cultures as separate little tanks, jars, tubs, devices, ponds, whatever. She has small ponds, shoe boxes, jars with food cultures in them. And that's the way you do it. Brenninger does the same thing. Anybody who's feeding fish successfully and with a commitment on live food has set up these little cultures. And there are all kinds of things that you can maintain without much trouble at all. So that's the way to do it. You set up a little tank or a shoebox or a jar, whatever, with a little bit of dirt in it, some plants, and put some worms in it, black worms. Not a lot, a little bit. And do that do that in any tank that does not have fish. And you'll get a worm culture.
Yes. Another
Oh,
one is
boy,
Fishman,
perfect.
Eric in Canada. He does a lot. Well, he's good friends with Brenninger too, so they're always sharing about that. But y'all
Yeah,
check out
exactly.
Fishman as well.
Yeah.
Chris says, when are you hitting the road? I think he said next Sunday, Chris.
No,
On the
I'm
19th.
next Friday.
Next Friday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got the club meeting on Thursday. I'll get home probably 11 o'clock at night. Try to get some sleep. And then early in the morning on Friday, I go pick up the truck and load the truck and pick it up because the storage bin is right there where the truck is. So you haul it.
Yeah.
Bring it over here to the house. Everything will be staged and we're going to load it on. I've got 6 or 8 people coming to help me load it. I hope to get on the road by noon, get up to my mechanic in Sarasota. He's going to disconnect the transmission drive shaft,
Yeah.
and not the drive shaft, the transmission shaft. Disconnect it so that I won't burn out the transmission because I'm going to be towing my van behind the truck, which means we're going to be going at 6 new miles an hour, 1,200 miles. Do the math. It's going to take all weekend. Hey, EJ, EG, 3G.
3G, Greg.
3G's here.
Hey, how y'all
How are
are?
you? All right.
How you are?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I see nobody was coming up to show some tanks, so I thought I'd come up and show a tank or two.
All right.
Well,
Let's see some beautiful tanks. Oh, look
What
at that.
you got here? Wow. Wow.
That's beautiful.
I got the
I mean,
blue-
they're
Go ahead.
It's really a nice tank. That's the kind of tank. That's a father fish tank. I mean,
Yep,
you
that's
can just
perfect.
tell by looking. That's a father fish tank. That looks like every tank I've ever created.
Awesome.
I love it.
It's just perfect.
I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's got
And you got
the dirted in the bottom, and it's got the fine black diamond sand, which is kind of grayish instead of black.
You know, I
Oh,
like
okay.
it. Yeah, I prefer the fine.
I'm
It's
glad you said that because,
It's every bit as effective.
yeah, I do have 2 bags of the fine, but I haven't got enough nerve to try it. So I'm glad
you'll like it better. You really will.
it's almost like baby powder. It's so
It's okay.
fine.
No, it's not that fine.
It's pretty
It's
fine,
not that fine. Yeah, it's pretty.
but it's
fine.
not that fine. You're right. It's not as fine as
It's
baby,
not baby powder. Mm.
but it's definitely fine. All the platies are
very-
gathering
yeah.
up over here.
Look at them.
Gorgeous. Oh, they're stunning. Bunch of
Pandagars.
platies. Aren't they pretty?
I love the Pandagars. Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah. Look at them.
Now, what kind of
What is
platies
that?
are those?
Yeah, what is that called? Yeah.
That's a red tail Dalmatian platy.
Oh,
Dalmatian.
wow.
Okay. The
they're
platies
pretty.
and the mollies have been developed to such an extent that you can find the entire rainbow of colors. Verily, verily, thank you so much
Thank you, Verily.
for your 1999 super chat. That is
And thank-
absolutely wonderful. Thank
I
you.
have
And thanks
some,
to everybody that donated the past couple weeks. I love those Pandagars.
You bet.
I have
You
some
bet.
high fin platies, high fin variatus also.
Oh, now I
Oh,
like
nice.
those. Those are
Have
some of
not
my
had
favorites.
Variatus in years. Nice fish.
They're beautiful.
Well,
I
here we
had
go.
the-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say the only ones I've had are I think you call them Galaxy, where they have the blue on them. Galaxy Platy. Is that right? I think. I don't know.
Verily, verily, says Gas on. You got that right.
Thank
Gas,
you.
My estimate is gas is going to run about $750.
Oh, my God.
Just for
That's
gas.
a long trip.
I've done it for 200.
Yeah.
$750. Totally insane. Totally
Okay.
insane. Honey Viper, can you keep an
Yeah.
Oscar with angels, geophagus, balsani, EBAs, and roseline sharks? Depends on the size of the Oscar. If the Oscar is a foot long, no, you cannot. If it's 2 inches, yes, you can. In a one,
Don't let
in a
it.
180. In a 180. You know,
And
that-
Whip's World, I was going to say, Whips was asking about that too. He said, how long do you think it takes a 2-inch Oscar big enough to go in with my 2-year-old South and Central American predator tank? It's going to be a
Depends
better
on-
part of the year. Probably.
Yeah, I would say. Here's
Isabella.
the thing.
Sorry?
Yes.
Oh, I was just saying I switched tanks. This is a Friccata tank.
Wow.
Pseudo McGill Friccata.
Nice. Let me.
Oh,
Really?
look at
Wow. How
Greg,
are they
your tank is
doing?
amazing.
They're doing really
See
good.
what-
This is a spare pair that I have. I have a male and 3 females in a breeding tank in the back. And I'll leave them in there for about a week, and then I'll probably bring them up here and put them back in this tank and see if I get some babies in there.
So you get something. Yeah, nice. That's a pretty
Oh, they're
fish.
so pretty.
Yeah, I've
Now
had them
that's
a bunch of times.
That's a
Now
deep
that's just the
substrate.
regular. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say that's the regular black diamond, right? And
That
this
is.
one,
That's the regular black diamond, and it's a larger grain, and it's truly black.
yes. There's Lee
Wilcox is
Wilcox.
here. Hey, Lee.
Hey, Lee.
Hi there, Lee.
Hey, Lee. Here you go. I'll move over to the ram tank.
Okay, let's see.
I know
Oh, my
probably people
goodness.
like the ram.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Let me get in
I
here.
love it.
Oh gosh, I just love these tanks. Oh, let me turn my mic.
Yeah, really
Got them.
nice, aren't they?
Electric blue long fins. Got from Jess at Maine's Tail Third and Fin.
Oh, those long fins are fantastic. Look how beautiful they are. Nice fish.
What temperature do you have that set up, AJ? 3J? 3G?
Oh,
What
I'm sorry.
temperature?
I'm keeping it about 82 right now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
About 82.
That's
yeah.
about minimum. I mean, I've seen people do it lower than that, but they get sick awful easy if they get,
Right.
you know, down anything below 80, I think is a problem for rams.
There's 3 gold ones in there, 2 powder blue or electric blue long fins, and 1 regular Bolivian,
Nice. Nice.
and 8 ember tetras.
Oh, okay.
That's a beautiful combination. Now that is
Yes, it
really
is, isn't
pretty.
it? Yeah.
It's
Such
a
a
20,
long-
29 gallon, and it's a deep substrate also.
It's
right.
perfect. You guys, most people that come up and share their tanks on here, they've got it going on with the Father Fish way. But Greg's been around since I first started, and man, it's just look at that, just
It's
amazing.
stunning, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, Eduardo. Eduardo's here too.
Thank
Got
you.
one
3J.
more. I got one more if
Okay.
you want to look.
All right.
Absolutely. You bet. Let's do it.
And notice each one is different. You had the fine sanding
Uh-oh.
one. You had the now
It's
this
got
is
some of
different.
that
Isn't it?
river gravel. That's river
Yeah.
gravel on top. I love that stuff. It's such
Perfect
a nice,
example.
such a nice rock. Yeah,
It's
very nice.
there's dirt in it also.
Right, and you've
No
got
sand,
what
but extra
about
thick
2
rock.
inches? Yeah, about 3 inches. Is it? You think?
Yeah, there's every bit of 3 inches of gravel in there.
Yeah, yeah. That works. It works perfectly well. You just got to make it deeper, is all. But that river rock is so pretty.
Oh, it
Just
looks so
makes it-
good.
Yeah, I like it.
Greg, you've
Very
got, I'm
nice.
telling you, you've got it going on, friend. You've really done every time I see his tanks, I'm just, and look how easy and look how they're just like, you can tell they're just easy to maintain. They just
Yeah, it's a
stay
natural
perfect.
thing. That's right.
So natural.
Right.
And Sunset
Father Fish
Jim
method
has-
is- it's like putting your tank on cruise control. You said it. And
Right.
It
Who
really
was that?
is.
Ron
yeah.
Popeil?
Now, have you
said
done
That was
anything?
perfect.
Have you done anything with the food web yet?
No, not so much. I mean, I've put a little leaf litter in and stuff like that, but not so much really.
Uh-huh. Well, you don't have a lot of fish in the tanks either. That's a big
Right.
deal because that makes it just real stable.
All right.
Really, really nice.
I can. Is Eduardo still here? I got some fish. I'm gonna send him, and I'll show y'all if y'all want to look at them.
I feel I've missed
sure.
Eduardo. I've missed you guys so much. I'm still here, but I'm coming back with a vengeance. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to get myself together.
I got some Congo tetras that's gonna go live at Eduardo's house.
Oh, nice. That's such a nice fish. I love Congos. There they are.
Me too. Oh my gosh. Oh, and look at these platies in there with them. Is that the Variatus? No, wait.
Nope, those are koi swords.
That's right. Yeah.
I see it now. Oh, those are beautiful.
Like the
And I got a lot of light reflection off all my other tanks. I'm trying to block it. Am I doing any good?
No, but you look good.
I see you dancing back there. I see your legs. I see your legs, Greg.
Well, the Congos are going to live at Eduardo's house.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh. Eduardo, you're gonna love them.
Right,
And
there's
Eduardo's a wonderful fish keeper. I'm
And
telling you,
talking
any
about
fish that,
every bit of 4 knuckles.
yeah, they're big. How old are they when they get that size?
These are about 10 months, 11 months old.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
Pretty good. That's pretty
Their
good.
fins are so beautiful. Look at them. They
Oh,
look like little water angels.
Right. The koi, look at the koi sword. Like, look at me, look at me.
I love the koi sword. I love the koi guppies too. I think there's just something about that patchy look, but they are beautiful. Look at
Here you go.
that.
Here's some rainbows.
How many tanks
Oh.
do you have, 3G?
Right now I'm running 30 even.
Wow.
30 even.
Because
That's
more than that is
impressive,
just
isn't it?
insane.
Right.
31's insane, but 30
That's
is
crazy.
good.
You're crazy.
I see. I see.
Electric blue Acaras, Bozanis, turquoise rainbow.
Nice.
Yeah.
There is even a Celebes rainbow.
Rainbow. Yep. Pretty stuff. Pretty stuff.
I done made it back
Wow.
to the fish room. I can give y'all kind of a.
I've
There's
gone
my-
fishing. I like your sign up there. I've gone fishing.
This is my gassy diver.
Oh yeah, the far. You see
and a
it, Pop
flower
Fish?
horn.
Oh,
That's a flower horn in front of him there.
oh, look! I want a baby flower horn. I do want a flower horn. I know a lot of people like them, don't like them, but Hawaiian Fish Keeper Mel, I don't know. He's got me really, and I think they're a great wet pet, but you know, it's something you have to commit to. It's going to have to be by itself. Yeah.
That's right. There's going to be one fish in that tank, and that's
Ooh,
it.
what kind of guppies are those?
Those are rainbow endlers.
Oh my gosh, they're pretty. They almost remind me, like the size and shape of them, of the Vienna guppies. Like they've got the little
Right.
round tails, don't they?
They do, like a spade.
Yes. Oh, those are pretty. I want some.
I got a trio from LRB back in Aquashella this year,
Yeah.
and that's what came from a trio since Aquashella, Dallas.
Wow. Hey, is anybody still planning on going to the Triple Crown? I'm still trying to save my money. The move kind of messed me up, but I want to go. Oh, look at all the baby angels.
Aren't they pretty?
Man, you've
Uh-huh.
got a lot of projects going on. And only 30 tanks.
Only
What's
30.
what's your size range? Are they all like 29 and up, or is it just all different sizes?
You got a 125, 240 breeder, 75, several 29, bunch of 55s,
Bunch of big tanks.
10 10s, and I don't know, about 8 or 9 20 gallons. few 5-gallons, some bowls and stuff. Here, y'all want to see a bowl?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, oh, wow.
Bunny, the geos are not going to tear up your tank. Don't
That's
worry
a neat.
about it.
Did you do the, what did they call it? The pack-a-bowl thing that they were
I
doing?
did. And
I
that one
missed
is,
out on that. And
you
I
see my
want to get,
finger.
yeah. Is it that
Wow.
small?
It's tiny.
It's tiny. That is
Oh my
tiny.
gosh. Oh, I
Look
see
at
it.
that. My word.
Hey, you did a good job. Look at that. You've got it like to
Yeah.
scale, and it looks like a big bowl.
Right.
Oh,
Aquafunk
Greg,
is here.
excellent.
How about that?
Hey, Aquafunk.
Another flower horn?
Single Brown. Oh my gosh, isn't he beautiful? Look.
He's just showing off now.
Oh, he's showing off. Look at him. He's like, Daddy, look at me. He's getting he's getting that hump on his head too. He's getting that nuclear.
Nuclear, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying the other word.
Nuclear funk, right?
Nuclear hump. Beautiful guppies. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Funny stuff.
Those came from
Funny stuff.
Jess at Main Sales, Fur and Fin.
Yeah, I've got some stuff
Pretty
supposed to be
guppies.
coming from her at some point. I just hope she sends me just a trio or whatever. It can be mutts. I don't care. I just love her fish.
Well, Father Fish, thanks for having me up. I hope I entertained
Okay.
some people for
Well,
you.
delightful to have you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Great fun.
I'm with Sunset Jen. She said she loves that tree in your bowl. That was, you really did. I mean, seriously, you
That
did
is
a
nice, isn't it?
fantastic
Yeah.
job. That
That
is
one-
super cool. Like a little
How
bonsai
about
kind of
that?
thing.
And
Is
that's
it just,
nice.
those are least
Is-
killy fish in there.
oh, wow.
Cool. Formosa.
Is it just like
Nice little
Java
fish.
moss?
That's Java moss and a twig out of the yard.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
cool.
You did great,
Very cool.
man.
Nice.
I
That's
want to do
fun.
stuff like that. Thank you, Greg.
All right. Thank
You know
y'all
how
for
much
having
I
me
love
up.
you.
Take care, Craig. Thank you.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.
Love you. I love him.
Nice.
It
That's
really
nice.
is. Sure did, Lee. I'm so glad to see Lee here. EJ says she's never kept guppies. You know, I tried years ago and I never had much luck with them. And then when I moved out here, I had well water and it's like hard water or whatever. But I've got great results with them now. And I've got these. Now, Father Fish, whenever you get moved, if you want some of these Vienna guppies, I'm just now getting them going, but they're the ones that they brought back from Austria from the World Champion Guppy
Oh, how
Championship
nice.
or whatever.
Yeah, I want to do
And,
some anglers too.
Yeah,
Really want to
they're
get the
kind of
anglers
like
going.
they're kind of like they look like they've been crossed probably somewhere down the line, but they're smaller on the smaller side, like an
Like an
Endler,
Italy. Yeah.
and they have the little round tails like the ones Greg was showing.
Yep,
They're just
yep.
really nice fish. Hey, Garcia.
Buddy Viper, do not worry about the geos tearing up
Yeah.
the deep substrate. They will only go about a half an inch down. They just pick up a mouthful and try to strain algae and
Do a little
little
housekeeping.
animalcules out of it and spit it back out. They're not going to dig anything up. No need to worry about that.
I'm trying to catch up on. I got so taken away with all the Greg's tanks, I stopped watching the chat. So I'm trying to catch up.
Ooh,
Let's-
what are we doing? 6 o'clock. 7, 6,
Yep,
7.
We're right at
What
6.
time is it? 7 o'clock.
And Bunny, definitely. Like I've had two. I was going to say litters. I've had 2 spawns or whatever. I've got 2 in this tank right now. So, but what I want to do is get them moved out to a tub. And these guppies came from, the first ones came from Carlos, your average fish keeper. So if anybody wants to drop that link, he is a wonderful guy. And the other ones came from Dream Fish Keeping. I think it was, oh my gosh, Andrea, I think it was you. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, but somebody won some Vienna guppies and they lived in Canada or somewhere else and they donated to me. So I got to cross in some other lines with these, and they're just a spectacular little fish. They're a little smaller, but they look kind of shaped like an Endler, but they've got a beautiful round tail and a very distinctive pattern, you know, very, very lovely fish. And that's my plan, to get these plants going and get these fish going so I can share them with all you guys. And it just, you know, things like that don't happen overnight. So I keep working a little bit. I've been working for 2 years on getting planted tanks going, though. And it's all because of Father Fish. I wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for him. I'd still be doing gravel and plastic plants.
That's funny. That's funny. There's Lee.
And Lee,
Wilcox.
you were one of the ones that got me on Father Fish too. Yeah. Lee used to show his Father Fish tanks and how it changed his world. And it was so, Lee, we had so much fun. I feel like want to say it's back in the day, but we're still here. But back in the day when I first started, you know, you guys were movie stars to me. I thought y'all were the best.
We did have a lot of fun, didn't we?
We did. We were making songs and music and hanging out and we're still doing it. But it was something about in the beginning, you know, that first couple of people that really bonded.
Yeah, you know what it was? It was all of those morning live streams.
Right. And it was during the time that COVID first started, and we were all kind of like locked down together. And I think it gave, and I've said this before, but it gave all of us people here on FishTube an opportunity to form a bond that normally probably wouldn't happen, because a lot of people weren't working. They couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't socialize. And if you had fish, Father Fish was the place to be, you know, and it still is. So, and thank you guys for helping.
We did 450.
I know. We was doing it twice a day. But I got on his nerves. He had to get rid of me for a while.
7 days a week. I had to get rid of me for a while.
I'm just kidding. I know. I did too. I have those moments myself. And I'm kind of like that now. Like before we came onto the stream, my internet still didn't work. And I'm like, what do I need to do? Because when I first started this, I was in Virginia, living in the city. You know, I had a nice bedroom with a pretty background, and it was all easy and I could click on. And since I've been here in Kentucky, in the rural area, it's been nothing but a pain for the past year. Not a pain to be here with you guys, but just a pain to get up on screen.
She's been down there, Mossy McGee.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
got to go live
Mossy.
with my first brick and mortar shop.
Wow.
One piece of advice to give a new shop owner.
Oh, here we go.
Dare. Oh my God.
Hit it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Go back and watch all of Father Fish's old videos. Dirt, sand, plants.
Listen, no, here's my advice. Do everything you dream of doing. Make it all happen. Let it be your dream works.
Right.
Let everything happen in that shop that you have ever thought to do.
Yes.
And it will be a joy for you, and it'll be a joy for everyone who comes in.
Exactly. And do y'all remember? I mean, I can remember being a little kid and walking into a pet store, and that magic of being a little kid, getting to see my fish tanks and stuff, and like looking into the fish tanks. Father Fish had that kind of store. Like the first time I saw it, it brought back all those memories of going with my grandfather to a fish store, and just the magic of it, and wanting my own fish store in my house. I wanted like a whole rack of tanks, and I've got a little nano rack now. I've still got to do a unboxing on a Higer Light for this tank, but it's just amazing what Father Fish has taught me and so many others, and EJ has got on board. It just makes life so much easier. You can just enjoy. Look, I don't do nothing to those tanks. They're all kind of dirty right now. I need to clean them. But
it's not just that it's easier, it's a blessing.
Yes, and it works.
It's something that adds a quality to your
It
life
works.
that would not be there otherwise.
You said it.
Yeah.
Because I never thought I could grow plants. Now you add Father Fish's system in with the fact that we have LED lights now. You don't have to have anything fancy. You can get something from Lowe's, a little clip-on LED
God
light.
knows, that's right.
Yeah. And
Mossy, where's your shop going to be?
oh yeah. Grinwood, hey. Hey, Grin.
Grinwood, nice to see you, Grin.
And Nama Potato.
Nama Potato.
Oh, love it.
Isabella. Isabella.
Isabella.
What a love.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got the most amazing people here, and when I don't get to comment or answer comments for the support I even get, you guys, I mean, I heart every comment, but just getting to talk with you guys and just letting y'all tell me your experience, tell me what you've done, and I just soak that up like a sponge, you know. I don't know everything, but I sure do enjoy everybody talking about their father fish tank or their fish they keep. Because I really haven't seen that many fish in person, except for on YouTube. You know, I've got these betta mahai chais that Aquafunk got me turned on to over there. And I've got my Vienna guppies, and I've got my rice fish and my bettas. So, but I need some cory cats, and I need some bristlenose. I need some of those. That's next. Hello, our aquatic universe. You hear Aquafunk Father Fish? He said, I'm going to open a brick and mortar store, but I'm only going to sell rainbow gravel and bubble wands. Right.
He is a crazy man. A crazy man.
Funk, are you going to try to go see? Are you going to try to go see Father Fish before he moves? He's actually going to be a little closer to me, but you need to, Funk, so you can hug him and kiss him from me. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and do it. Kiss and a hug right on the lips from me.
Yeah, for me, it's not just the aquatics.
Right.
When they befriended me, oh my God. Well, I tell you what, that's a story. I mean, honest to God, that's a story.
Right, Lee.
Let me tell you this. This is a perfect example of how absolute happenstance brings people together. I was active on YouTube for just a few months, just learning how to use the thing. Had no idea that I could access messages in my YouTube, whatever it's called, the YouTube studio.
The studio,
no idea that I could access messages in YouTube Studio. Much less that there would be messages that would be held that I had to open. Didn't know anything about that. One day I discovered it, and sitting there was a plaintive cry from a lost soul who had been struggling for weeks, months, and God knows a lifetime to get someone to please help me with my goldfish because it's so sad.
Pretty. His goldfish pretty.
Pretty. His goldfish pretty. So I clicked on it, and there was Lee. And I said, oh, I have a friend who can help you with that. That was Precious Tranquility.
Yes.
So I put him on to Precious Tranquility. And they got together, and she gave him some advice. And then we just held his hand, put our arm around him, and we marched forward into the cold, cruel world together as brothers in arms.
Right.
And it's been that way ever since. What a joy. But it was an absolute accident that I even found him. He said he had been struggling to find somebody, and nobody would talk to him.
Right. Nobody would just tell him anything. And Father Fish just threw it out there and said, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to do a little changing around.
Little Precious Tranquility, right.
Right.
And that's what he learned. He learned Precious Tranquility. He called me up one day after he set up his tank, after he sand capped his deep substrate. And he said, I'm really upset with you. And I said, why is that? He said, because I don't have anything to do now I used
Right? He
to
couldn't
do
keep his
stuff all
hands
the
out the
time.
tank.
I got nothing to do now. I say, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Now you get to do what you set the tank up for to begin with, which is to sit
Enjoy
in
it.
front of it, to hold your arms in your arms, and just sit there and watch.
Enjoy.
Right.
Yep.
So we learned to do that.
It is, it is kind of hard in the beginning to figure out that you don't have to keep your hands in your tank all the time, especially nano tanks, because I get plants growing so much. But if I just leave them alone and don't bother them, they just keep getting better and better and better and better. There's no crash. There's no time where you think, oh, I got to break it down and do something else. Now, you can maybe replant it. But as far as the substrate, and if the substrate looks dirty, just put another new sand cap on it and plant your plants. And like you've told us, if it's getting like a mulm buildup, then you need to add some more
Exactly.
sand. Just
Yeah.
add more sand.
Yeah, put some
So,
leaf balm in it. A
yeah.
little humic substance goes a long way. Got Lee crying. I know.
Oh, Lee. Love
I
you,
know.
Lee. And Lee made some of the best music ever. Him and Roxanne, they did some great songs.
Oh my God. EJ discovered that channel today with all
Did she?
all the Father Feast music on it. She
Yes.
said, "Oh my God, how did I miss this?"
Oh my goodness. There's so many mysteries yet to unravel, EJ.
Guess who's here?
It's
Speaking of
EJ.
food, what are you
What are you
cooking?
making? Look, there's a
what are you
black
doing,
worms and
girl?
butter.
Oh,
Black worms
this
and butter.
is mushroom cream Dijon sauce for the steak, and then the brown rice. Brown rice takes about 45 minutes if you do it raw. So.
Oh, why did you do this to us, EJ?
Oh,
Why?
because I like torturing people. It's a real fun game of mine. Just ask my husband and my kids. They love it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just turn off, they're playing on their phones or tablets, and I turn off the internet just to watch them squeal.
Squirm. Oh, that looks absolutely fantastic. I love a steak with like blue cheese crumbles on it and then some stuff like that on it. Oh my God.
That reminds me.
Heaven.
It's Parmesan. Thank you for reminding me, Mary.
What's that? Blue cheese?
I need to put the Parmesan on it. That's what's
Yeah.
missing.
Oh, Lou. Father Fish, let's go. Will you pick me up and let's head over there?
Actually, hold on.
Look, he got so excited he froze. He's not even moving.
So I want to show my pea puffer. Oh, look, there's two of them. So
I've got Father Fish in stereo. One you're frozen and one you're not. Oh, that's beautiful, EJ.
yeah, I am really proud of it. I had it up before, but I think I really like. Okay, so some of the plants that.
Oh, look at your coolies. Danger noodles.
Which ones were these are yeah. So I want to showcase some of the plants that Father Fish sent me. So because I just started loading it up with with the plants, and so I put all the swords in.
Yep.
And there was some crypts, and I think that's guppy grass. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I didn't want, there's some of the stem plants, so I didn't put in here because I do want to have some shade on it, because that's how the pea puffers are able to enjoy the full spectrum of the tank. So.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
I know, there's so
How many
cool.
pea puffers do you have? How many do you have in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, I see 4 or 5 right there, don't I?
Yeah. There's
12
and 2 of them are babies. They're getting bigger.
Well, pea puffers. I remember Blake from Blake's Aquatics wanting to breed pea puffers in Australia because they couldn't get them there. But are they? Can people breed pea puffers in Australia? I mean, or not in Australia? But will they spawn?
Well, 2 of them just showed up, so I guess.
So you've had some babies.
Well, I only ever saw 2, and I frankly only saw them after hold on, I gotta turn this off.
That's really cool. I figured maybe they would have to have maybe brackish water or something, something different to get them to have babies.
These are true freshwater. These are
that's cool.
True fresh. They don't even have to. You know how I guess other pea puffers have to have like snails or something to chew on. These actually don't. I mean,
Oh,
don't get me
really?
wrong. Snails are their favorite foods.
Right. But they don't have to have them.
They don't have to have it. Put some
Well, you-
Valsnaria corkscrew actually in here too, by the way. Just
I know they like bloodworms, don't they? Isn't that one of their favorite?
God, they tear them
Yeah.
apart. And then I put in, these are actually big enough that they appreciate a good scud. And
Yeah.
they
Oh,
sure
yeah.
do love the chase. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
that's fun.
they love the chase.
That is
So,
fun.
Here's the snail graveyard, by the way. I periodically suck them up with like a gravel back, like a small one. And that seems to, it's kind of like you suck them up and then you sort of scoop them up a little bit. So,
Right.
But
And what else do you have in there? You've got hill stream loaches. You've got algae or autocinklus or algae eaters or Siamese algae
I
eaters.
put in a little Siamese algae eater in the other day, but I may not keep him in there. But I've got some shrimp in there, some larger shrimp, like a mono. I want to add more. That they leave the larger shrimp alone.
Okay. I figured they'd snack on those. And then you had coolie loaches, coolie loach right there.
Yeah, I got about 6 in there. There's one. I've got 2 striped coolie loaches. One of them's big. Like
That's a neat combination. That's a cool community tank right there. Yeah. That's really fun.
So what I really want to say is, and knock on wood, but you know how they keep talking about how these little things are like beautiful, they're like totally cute little murderers. That's what people say about them. I did
they're so cute
of research on these cute little murderers, and what I found was these things get bored.
Is that what it is? And then they start picking each other off. Now in there,
not necessarily picking each other off, but what I find that they would tend to do, like when I'm reading this stuff, what I'm reading in between the lines is that these things are highly intelligent and they need to be, I guess you could say that they need stimulation. Kind of like, I don't know if anybody's ever kept German Shepherds, but
oh yeah, I have one. Well, my daughter has one.
Yeah,
it's like it's like a cattle dog. It has to have a job. It has to have something to do.
It does. It has to have something to do. And I think that's really, so far, I think that's really what we're looking at is these fish just really need something to do. So this is a perfect example of why a food web would be perfect. Like
they have things to hunt.
Yes. So, you release a bunch of scuds, you release a bunch of snails. I released a bunch of blackworms. I keep having to put blackworms back in.
They're munching down.
Yeah, but I mean, there are scuds in this tank, and they're breeding these scuds in the tank.
Oh, good.
And then the babies get big enough, and they're stupid. So
trust
me, they're being So,
but like you said, it's keeping them busy. It's letting them. They're doing, and it has to make for an awesome, tank to watching them do this. Because most people hit pea puffers and they don't realize that they really need that interaction with live food. People drop in the bloodworms and they eat the bloodworms, but they don't get to really hunt.
Well, and pick. And these things are like they do. They also they don't. And this is why I think they're very intelligent. They don't hunt because they're hungry. They hunt because they're bored. They hunt for the stimulation of it, for the entertainment. I mean, people say that human beings are the only ones who hunt for fun. That's not true.
So are pea puffers.
So
I love it.
Yeah, these things will hunt. And if you've got a food web in there, I don't have to feed them every day.
Right.
And I don't have to worry about them picking on. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to feed them at all, but I mean, I do because it's entertaining. Right. Drop a bunch of Daphne in there and oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious. Look, there's Big Mama.
What about brine shrimp? Do you feed brine shrimp too?
I do.
Anything like that?
Yeah. And I've even put in vinegar eels because they just that move. And yeah, I mean, my betta fish eats vinegar eels. My betta fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, when summer gets here, I'll be collecting, mosquito larvae out of everything. I'll be dipping it out of every water puddle I can find. They love them.
So I found in some water buckets outside, I found some midge larvae, I guess live bloodworms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but enough.
But the little midge flies, yeah.
Yeah, well, not the flies, but I guess the larvae. But yeah,
Right.
so I threw them in here, and man, they got destroyed. Say hi, buddy.
I just quit watching the chat, y'all. Sorry, I've been watching. I've been watching these aquariums.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if Too Cooley for Schoolie's on here, but I've dedicated
I gotta hug her.
this little buddy, this little woman.
Oh,
to her.
so pretty. She was here, and I always gotta give Too Cooley a big hug.
Is Too Cooley a girl or a boy? I always.
I think a girl. I may be wrong, but I thought it was a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Yeah. So Too Cooley, this is what I think of. That's the Cooley mascot for Too Cooley for Schoolie. That's what I think.
Right.
So, yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to. I feel with all the extra plants that Father Fish gave me that I am complete with this tank, and I sit.
Right.
I sit right here in the morning. Yes, I sit right here in the morning and I eat my, I drink my caffeine and I watch the tank.
Right. Let's see. Bunny, what did Bunny just say?
Yeah.
Bunny said, oh, Father Fish, is it topsoil or regular potting soil if I was going to buy them on dirt? I say organic potting soil.
Yeah,
I have all your other ingredients to add, but I gave my soil to my mom for tomatoes, and I may have got the wrong kind. As long as it says organic, right?
Yeah,
organic potting soil.
I've used both, actually. I've used organic topsoil and I've used potting soil, and I haven't noticed too much of a difference.
You just don't want the kind that's got the little, what's that stuff, the vermiculite, the little things that you will make sure there's none of that in there. Is that right?
I got myself a little bit of a strainer, so like one of them dirt strainers. So,
Well, the other thing is you don't want a fungicide. You don't want a fungicide or an insecticide. And some potting soils have toxins in them to control insects and control bacteria or fungus. You don't want that. So the organic is safer for that reason.
Yes. Hey, if I were to put a bluefin killie or a couple of them in here, Father Fish, you think that'd be something to watch? Or I don't know. Even though these things are so far making pretty decent community fish, they are the showpiece. So
I mix them. I mix them in all the time. I've had people tell me that they're aggressive. I've never noticed it. So there you go. But I do it all the time. They're not going to bother the pea puffers, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
They're a top feeder. They stay at the top pretty much. Yeah.
That's what I think. Although with this tank, because I've got all them floating plants, I find that the pea puffers are, all at the top and the bottom. So, which is exactly how I planned it. That's how I planned it.
No, I think it'll be fine. Awesome. Just keep an eye on them. You'll know.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
Phil Carlino. Hello, Phil.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Phil. Look at that.
Phil.
Shoot, I got to get back to the steak. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. It's time for me to go cook me a steak. I want one.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Made me hungry.
I'm for that.
Yes, sir. Well, I really am hoping, since you're coming to Maryland, Father Fish, that there's somehow, some way I get to see you and meet you. And I don't know how to happen, but when you come through this area, I just want at least an alert so that if I had to just drive 2 hours, I could get to you. You know what I mean? I just want to hug your neck. So that's all. Be prepared.
Guess who's here?
Who's here?
Here's ABC.
ABC, there's my bud.
Hi, Mary. Father Fish.
I'm going to get you some of that growing ABC.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love some for one of the big tanks.
Oh yeah, and it's hard. Like, I don't think that I may be wrong, but like the other fish that are more aggressive, I don't see them tearing it up as much as something softer. It's kind of like
with Wairo. The Wairo.
Yeah, because it's really hard.
Yeah, big Wairo. They didn't touch it.
Yeah, they're cool looking. They look remind me a lot of Vallisneria americana.
That's what I thought.
The American Val is big like that.
It's denser. Can you tell the difference between a Sag and a Val? You know what the difference is?
Yeah.
Just looking at it.
Yeah.
The crown is round. The base in the Sag is round. In Val, it's a fan. The leaves fan.
Okay. Where it comes out. I got
it. Yeah.
And it's got a tremendous root system on it. It almost has a root system like a big sword, you know.
Yeah.
But
So last time I was up, my phone died when I was trying to show you guys my setup and stuff. So I'll show you.
Oh, good.
let's see. He's got some awesome tanks, guys. Look at that lip ring. I love it. Look at the driftwood on the. That's another aquarium sitting there. Ooh.
And that
tremendous. Oh, yeah, so this tank here is a 40
looks
breeder.
like a dragonfish.
Yes. And the 40 breeder is going to be a planted sump. Basically, it's just I'm gonna have pond lilies in it and stuff, and it's gonna be a settlement chamber for the 280s. This is one of them. The other one's going next to it, which I have to move down here.
So you're
still.
gonna leave it on the
and
keep it leave it down there, and it's gonna be a dirted sump, but it's gonna have all kinds of plants and stuff in there, pond lilies,
very cool
stuff that'll absorb a lot of nitrates and stuff.
Nice.
Some nice driftwood.
There's the bluefin killifish that I'm breeding.
This is his basement, by the way. Somebody said nice living room. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my basement.
Yeah, I think I said living room, but it's the basement.
Yeah. So here's my bluefin killifish that I'm breeding.
Oh,
you see them in there.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got 10 of them in there. I think seven females and 3 males, or 5 and 5, something like that. And then,
just gorgeous. And he has some of the prettiest driftwood, like just the rocks and the driftwood.
My pickerels are in here. These are little tiny pickerel, and I put some feeder guppies in there.
I love them.
Wow.
They're hunting
Look
right
at
now.
all of them. That's a cool fish. They get really big, but that is a cool fish.
Well, there's one that only gets about 6 inches.
Yeah, okay. The redfin pickerel only gets about 8 inches or so, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's my 180.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
But just look at that. I mean, like, he's ABC Biotope. I mean, his name explains it all.
Yeah.
And then some more driftwood. This is all of this locally collected driftwood.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, getting down on the bay, being able to collect driftwood.
Wow.
This piece here, I'm actually going to turn into a lamp. It's going to be a standing lamp in the corner with LEDs inside of it.
Cool.
So
that would be cool.
Kind of like this on a stand.
Yeah. So it'd be like that's a good idea. That's really neat.
Cool tree trunk here.
Nice pieces.
I just collected some of these. They're going crazy right now, but these are juvenile green sunfish.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
There's a bunch of crap in the water from where I collected them.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, look at this. That's coming together.
Yeah,
it really is.
Wow.
The new rock system that I put in.
Wow, you've done a fantastic
the air valve now. The air valves came in the mail, so I've got to tap the PVC for the airlines to drop down.
Yeah.
Wow.
For these ones.
Very cool.
I'm telling you.
These are my mountain red belly dates.
They are so pretty. Look at that color.
Yeah, they're all fired up because they're ready to breed again. So hopefully they will. Because the last time they bred, I got the eggs out and stuff. And the eggs hatched into the wigglers, and then the next day everything was just gone.
It's gone. Oh no.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened, but you can see like this female here is full of eggs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sure enough.
And the males, some of the males are nice and colored up.
Oh, he's fired up. Yeah, look at his belly. He's got his breeding dress on.
These are my saffron shiners.
They're so
Wow.
pretty. They look like they got little lipstick on or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they get like a deep red color, and a green stripe on their side forms a
Really pretty.
stripe around the head too.
Yeah. Super cool. Super
Mhm.
cool.
These are my Piedmont shiners that I'm breeding.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm looking
You might,
forward to
and then,
getting up where I can catch some of this stuff.
oh
Yeah,
yes.
I posted a link in the chat earlier. It's fishmap.org.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you.
We'll have to
that's
check that out.
it's a NANFO website, but if you go to it, you could type in your zip code for where you're going to be, and it'll
Oh,
bring up
cool.
every fish that is in that area. And
Wow.
it also, when you click on the fish's name, it'll show you spots on the map where they've been collected in the past.
Nice.
These are my rainbow shiners. These guys breed. I mean, here's the babies for the rainbow shiners.
Huh.
Got
What
about
do you feed?
four
What
or
do you
five
feed the
hundred of
brand? What do you feed your brand new babies?
them. When they're freshly hatched, I feed them infusoria and stuff that I culture myself in some jars in my window.
Paramecium mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can
Nice.
see all the babies. And some fiery black shiners that I'm growing out so I can breed them.
Oh, wow. Cool. Did you catch most of these or all of them?
So these two tanks and this one I caught myself. The rainbow shiners I did not catch. They came from Jonah's aquarium.
Oh.
The fiery blacks I didn't catch either. They also came from Jonah's. And then everything in this tank here, I caught myself as well.
Nice.
And these are Bluehead Creek chubs, Central Stone Rollers, Roanoke Darter right there in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Northern Hogsucker in the back there. Some Fantail Darters. Mottled Sculpin, who I just spooked. Mottled Sculpin.
Sculpin, yeah.
Johnny Darter. There's a River Weeds Darter in here as well somewhere.
Darter, just such a neat little fish.
Yeah. But yeah,
They
so
really are.
I got to get this going so I can expand some of the breeding projects and separate some of the bluefin killies and stuff and get them breeding.
Wonderful. I love it. Look at that.
You really have. Wow.
Your vision is certainly coming together.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
You
Yeah,
can
oh,
see
yeah.
it. You can see what you're going for, and that's really awesome.
Here's my little reminder. It's a diagram of my fish room that I drew out one night when I was bored.
I know. I've seen that.
Yep.
I've been over that with you. Yeah.
As they call it, a dream board too. It's your
You know what's
blueprint, but it's
exciting
also
about that?
Well, what happened is it was like 1:30 in the morning and I couldn't sleep. So I literally grabbed my tape measure and came down here and measured every aspect of the basement and then drew it all out to scale on this piece of paper and then planned out where I wanted to put everything.
Yeah. Don't lose that. In 10
No.
years, you'll cherish
that
it.
needs to be framed. It needs to be framed and matted and hung right there in your room.
Yeah, right. Yep, that's what I got going on.
Excellent.
Looking good.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
guys.
much.
Oh yeah, I'll show you these. So these are the jars that I culture the infusoria
right.
and
Oh,
stuff in.
terrific.
Looky
Excellent.
there. Perfect.
You see them all swimming around in there?
Yep.
Yeah,
You can see
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's thousands of them in here, and these are just rainwater and maple leaves from my backyard, and then stuff started growing in it.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah,
The
terrific.
life that comes alive in these jars. If you just let them sit and just put natural, look at them in there swimming. I see them moving around.
Yeah, you can't. I
Awesome.
mean, you can't see them all, but you can see some of them. There's
Right.
you know.
You can still see
thousands of
things
them.
moving around.
But yeah, that's
Resurrection.
that's what I feed my freshly hatched fry, and then I also
Yes.
seed the tanks and stuff with it, so they'll forage on it anyway.
Love it.
Yeah, there we go, guys.
Thanks so much, Kenny.
Oh, nice,
Looking
man.
great.
Thank you, Kenny. Always a pleasure.
Yeah,
Always.
no problem. It's always a pleasure being up, talking to you guys and stuff.
Get us all up here. There we go. Nice.
We're gonna miss Father Fish at the Venice Aquarium Society.
Yeah, how am I
Watching
gonna
him
bid
do
on
all
stuff?
this.
I'm not
Hey,
be
you're
able
gonna
to
be
bid
a
on
hard.
through-
I'm gonna be
You're gonna be a
hanging
hard
out.
act to follow.
Listen, we got a couple of guys coming in who are gonna just really carry this thing forward. I'm excited about it. My only complaint is I'm not going to be there to work with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to, really, these are very, very sharp guys.
But yeah, once you get up here to up to Maryland and you get settled, we'll have to get together and do a collecting trip and stuff.
I'll look forward to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
Can't wait.
the first thing I want to do is get out and start collecting. See what's
Yeah,
out
'cause
there.
I think I looked it up the other day. You're only like 6 hours south of me.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not too bad.
Well, I
No.
want to
That's
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I wanna-
crap. When I went to Virginia to do the collecting trip, that took that was a 10-hour drive down. Then we collected all day and then drove back the same
Where
night.
That was
are
a
you?
pretty good trip.
Where,
Yeah.
where are you located?
I'm in New York.
Upstate?
Yeah.
Yeah, upstate New York.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I
It's
went
not
there
too
as
bad
a
a
kid.
drive.
I was in Utica as a kid.
Yeah.
A friend of my father's had a farm, and I spent the summer on the farm riding a pony. It was wonderful.
Oh my gosh, those were the best summers ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Thank
grew
you,
up on a
Bunny
farm when I was-
Viper.
Did you? Yeah. Looking forward to it.
All right, guys. Well, I got to
Me
get back
too.
upstairs with the kiddos
Thank you,
and stuff.
Kenny,
So
very much. You bet.
Thank
Take
Kenny.
care.
you guys
Bye
have
Have
for
a
a good
good
night.
one.
You too.
Love you, bud. Oh, he's a joy. Just like everybody here is. Y'all are all such joys. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all your help and the friendship and the camaraderie we have here. Even if I'm
Right.
gone for a month or two, all I got to do is come up on Father Fish or come up with Roxanne on Thursday nights, and I feel like I'm back at home. So
All right. You betcha. Well, thank you, Mary.
thank you, Father
We've
Fish,
been,
and thank
we've been
you
here
guys.
an hour and a half, I guess.
Yeah,
We've been
Time
here
to
long
eat.
enough. EJ's
EJ,
talking
where's our
about
steak?
food. Talking
yeah.
about her
Where's our
homemade angel food cake she's got
Oh my
with
gosh! Come
strawberries and
out, girl.
vanilla ice cream. Go away.
I've had
Jill.
enough.
Just go away.
Go away.
Ugh. All right.
Ooh, Ariana, that sounds good too. A tub of mango lemonade sherbet. Y'all
I'm
got to
gonna
stop.
get-
I got to
I'm
go.
gonna- I gotta go.
Gotta
get
go.
something good to eat. Really. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bless
Thanks,
you
guys.
all. See you.
Have a
Let's
wonderful
see.
day.
This week, Thursday, we'll be doing the Venice Aquarium Society live. Friday, EJ and I are going to somehow meet online on a live stream. We may one or both be on the road. We'll see how it
Okay.
all goes down. She's able to get on and set up a live stream on my
Yeah.
stream
And then
yard,
I just
as you are too, Mary. So,
right. So
if something happens and I
anything-
can't get up, you can open it up.
that sounds
set it
great
up
to
and
me.
Open it up, and I'll just
So if
jump
Sunday
in.
you're worn out, if you're just worn out Sunday, or if you guys want to hang out with me for a little while, I'll give it a go. I need to practice on
You
doing
need to
some
do
live
it.
streaming,
Yeah,
I
that'd be
do.
Great. Yeah.
and I'll be with my
And then-
family with you
Yeah,
guys.
and
So
you can put up your own channel and link it to your own channel. Or
Oh,
the
really?
Father Fish. Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be able to choose. You can link it to Father Fish or put.
well,
your
we'll link it
channel
to
up.
Father Fish if we're for Father Fish,
It's up
because
to
that's
you.
where it's at.
Up to
Right.
you. God bless you all.
All right. And prayers
Um,
and just well wishes to everybody. And Father Fish, I'll be thinking about you through the week, and I'll be talking to you. But just
You bet.
Jesus, take the wheel.
See you back here next Sunday, Mary.
Okay.
From Maryland.
From Maryland.
Bye for now. Good night, everybody.